Good day, everyone. I'm here to talk about getting ready for an online exam. I'm particularly going to be emphasizing some relevant steps. My name is Dele Falebita. An online exam is an exam conducted via the internet. A student is required to do this exam at his or her own time with his or her own device, regardless of location. This is from location-based exam, where students is required to be at a specific location, mostly with others, at the same time to take the exam. And this could be paper-based or oral-based. Regardless of the exam type, whether it's online or location-specific, the questions may fall into about 3 categories. Objective question, where a student has to choose a correct answer from a set of predefined answers. Subjective question, where a student is expected to write or say something to convince an examiner. Or short answer question, where a student is supposed to fill in the gap. These questions may be administered singly or in combination to test the progress, achievement, and placement of any student. In general, whether it's an online-based exam or paper-based exam or location-specific exam, the success of any student depends on his or her preparation and his or her knowledge of the type of exam he or she wants to sit for. So before the exam, it is imperative that a student identifies the main themes in his or her course content. The student ensures that his or her course notes are complete and well organized into key topics. It is very important to understand key terms, theories, and applications well enough to respond accurately to questions asked within a set time. And it is important for students to go over their works again and again to be fully ready for the exam. During the exam, instructions are very paramount. Students should take cognizance of instructions. Sometimes instructions determine who passes or who fails an exam. Among other things, it's also important to identify allocated marks to each question, and you divide your time and energy accordingly. Spend more time on questions with higher marks. Avoid spending too much time on a question. If possible, try to finish up and use extra time to review some of the questions. For maths-based exam, it may be important to show calculations to be able to convince your assessor. And for online exam specifically, online exam question may be presented all on one web page or separately. In other words, one question or topic per web page. It may require that a student submit each answer before proceeding to the next question, or it may also allow that all questions be answered and return to previous question before you submit your final response. Some online exams are interactive and may require that a student communicates with an assessor. As you are preparing for an online exam, it's very imperative to mind your space of the exam. You consider room size, lighting, and temperature. You consider ergonomics, that is the position of your desk and chair relative to your comfort level. You make sure all your materials are in place, pencil, biro, papers, and whatever is required for the exam. Avoid noisy and busy environment, otherwise you will lose focus. Make sure you have a strong internet connection and suitable equipment for the exam, such as microphone, webcam, and speakers. Check that the computer and this equipment are all functioning very well. If a software is required to do the exam, please download the software well ahead of time. Follow instructions provided to you about the online exam. Be clear about what you need to do before, during, and after you have completed the exam. This may separate those that will pass from those that will fail. And you should know what to do in case any technical issue arises during the exam. It is also imperative for students to prepare for random questions, prepare for timed questions, and prepare for applied questions. These three are some of the ways an examiner tries to reduce fraud that may be associated with online exam. So, with random questions are not the same for the same set of students or different set of students doing the exam at any given time. For time questions, the questions are designed such that students only have enough time to answer the question right there where he or she is seated. No time to consult any other sources. And for applied question, this will require more than just what can be gotten from textbooks or internet. So students should prepare for these three sets and others that may be said during exam. In conclusion, online exam or online related lectures and exam are becoming the in thing in Nigeria, especially with our experience with this COVID-19 lockdown in many places in the world. And so we need to get ready. Some references. And thank you for attention.